what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Travis and welcome back to another video. So today is post-COVID update. I wanted to give you guys an update on how I'm feeling. And I specifically want to make this video to give you guys an update on the business, 3D printing stuff, queue times, all that kind of information. And usually every once in a while I like to give you guys kind of a reminder of kind of like how I run the business and stuff like that, just so you guys are all on the same page. Now this might not be the greatest video to encourage people to support the channel, but it is the truth, and as you guys know, I tell you the truth regardless if it's gonna benefit me or not. It's just best that you guys know what you're getting yourself into, as well as just keeping everybody in the loop. So with that said, yeah, got COVID last week pretty hard. Got slammed Monday through Thursday. I was out. No emails, no nothing. I mean, I managed to ship a few things here and there, but it was a struggle just to get going. So, of course, canceled all my BJJ training, all that kind of stuff, and just kind of laid on the couch and tried to breathe. So, other than that, I was pretty good. This isn't my first time getting it. We had a big get together with the BJJ stuff the few days prior to getting it, and I think I just got snagged. It is what it is. Yeah, so I'm alive. Everything's kind of good to go. I still got kind of raspiness here. A slight cough, nothing crazy, but I'm still able to at least, get back to work, and that's what's important. So, speaking of work, with that said, as you guys know, when it comes to me running the business, it's just me. I know a lot of you guys think that there's other people in the background helping out. There's not. It's just me. I run, of course, the 3D printing aspect of it, the custom order aspect, the supplements, the coral stuff, all the videos. All the shipping, all the labels, all the things that you see on this channel I do myself, and I'm hoping to change that at some point, but for right now it's not a possibility. Now on top of that, as you guys know, I have 4 boys, so I'm a single dad with four boys, and I have them 50% of the week, so there is a lot going on with that. Of course, they're in school, so it makes it a little bit easier. At least most of them are in school, so it makes it a lot easier to be able to continue to work and take care of everything before they get home. But with that said, it's still, once it gets later in the afternoon, once we pick the boys up, it's dad time, so I can't be sitting in the office working all day or downstairs working in the basement, getting orders done. Now, granted, I do get the printers going and everything still works in the background. It's just not a lot of hands-on stuff, and that's just to be expected, right? So, with that said, we have even one more thing that we add to the mix, and that is my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. As you guys know, I train and compete Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, and I do that 5 to 6 days a week, depending on my schedule and what I could fit in there. But either way, it's a pretty active training schedule. And speaking of that, I have my next fight on, November 12th. It's a charity, Tab Out Cancer. So I will do a video on that, possibly on my other channel. So, yeah. So there's just a lot of stuff going on. And with all of that, it takes time. Okay, so I always get back to everybody. It just takes time. If you send me an email and you haven't heard anything back in a couple of days, it doesn't mean that I didn't get your email. It just means that I have to get through a bunch of emails before I get to yours. It just takes time to reply to people sometimes. And if you guys know, the new chat feature on the website is pretty good. It gives you instant access to me as long as I have service and I'm able to pick up the phone. You can, submit your questions and stuff via the chat, order related, preferably order related. If you have like a reef related question, you're gonna have to submit that stuff via email or in the comment section. But yeah, you can go ahead and contact me through there. Let me get a drink here. Coffee. It's 11:30 in the morning. But yeah, so with that said, it just takes time to get through orders. It takes time to get back to people. It just takes time to get through things. And I think a lot of people are used to the whole Amazon, like you put in the order and the next couple days you're gonna get it. That isn't something that I'm able to do. I have never been able to do that except for when I was doing a lot of coral. I was able to get those shipments out a little bit quicker. But with 3D printing, it's just not a possibility. Right now we have 22 printers, not counting this guy up here, which is my test printer for when I'm doing custom orders. And basically, they run 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I had a little issue with getting filament in over the last a couple of years, but it comes and goes. It just depends on kind of what the stocking is like. But either way, I try to anticipate that stuff and get a bunch in ahead of time and hopefully not have any delays. But with that said, it just takes time. We have simple orders like with a couple pump guards, which take a day or so, less than a day or so. And then we have orders that are like $300, $400, $500 worth of 3D printing. Those take time. They just do. There's certain prints, like for example, like the Apex mount. That's a 2.5 day print if it doesn't fail. I've had to go through the whole thing and then fail at the top, and I'm like, ugh. not only did I lose all that filament, but I lost all of that time to print. And it just happens. Just the way it is with mechanical stuff and printers, and you know, they can be defective, they can break down over time. It's just part of the whole process. And now I have redesigned and redeveloped my 3D printing platform. It's taken me a while, but I've gotten it to be perfect. Now I'm slowly transitioning all my printers over to that. It's a significant amount of money to get that done. It just takes time, and I'm slowly doing it. So print quality and print times will get better as we move forward. But again, it just takes time. So the point of me making this video is, if you're putting in an order and you think you're going to get it like in a couple days, unless it's something very basic, it's probably not going to happen. Right now we have 115 3D printed orders in queue, and that's just 3D printing. That's not including custom orders, Chato, NO3, PO4, Skype calls, dyno identifications, core orders. It's not counting any of those. That's simply just the 3D printing queue. And again, with 22 printers, it does move relatively quickly, but it's not like next day kind of thing. And I just want you guys to understand that that's kind of where I'm at. I don't intentionally ignore people. I don't intentionally avoid people. If I haven't gotten back to you, it's just simply because I haven't gotten to you. I know how business is. I know how I like to be treated with the business, but I do understand when I work with companies that are very busy or have short staff. I understand that it just takes time. So it is what it is. Yeah, so I don't want you guys taking anything personal. If you have an issue with your order or you're wondering why it's taking so long, feel free to reach out on the website. Most of the time, if you're saying, hey, I just put an order in, why haven't I gotten it? I'm just going to tell you, hey man, it takes a little bit of time. Here are the notifications that are going to go out. That's something that I implemented probably 6 months ago. Is an automated system to say, hey man, got your order? Now it's in line to be printed. Hey, it's being printed. Hey, it's done printing. Hey, it's going to ship. Those are the notifications that are going out, just to kind of help you guys move through the process and understand what's going on. But again, it just takes time, and I don't want anybody to get too upset. Now I know that you can't make everybody happy, but at least I try my best with the resources and the tools that I have. So with that said, guys, that's about it for this video. Stay tuned. This week we are going to be doing, might as well show you on here. We are going to be looking at the 3D printed mounts for this new light, the Hyper Reef 150. So these are pretty cool. So we'll look at that. We'll set this light up. We'll do all the programming, all that kind of stuff. I do have a bunch of videos that I want to do regarding like Q&A stuff, comment Q&As, questions like that. So if you have questions, feel free to put them in the comment section. I'm going to do separate videos on just answering as many of those as I can. Because at this point with the business, my goal is just to answer and is help as many people as I possibly can, as quickly as I possibly can. It doesn't have to be the best editing or anything like that. My goal is just to give you guys the answers, what you're looking for, and to help you move forward. And then down the road, we can dive in specifically in all those little things that require more time. So with that said, guys, that's it for the video. Hopefully you have a good day and a good week, and I'll see you tomorrow on another one. All right, peace.